I am so excited for this video because I have in my hands the Jackie Aina palette. I'm so excited to show you guys how it applies. I have not touched it on my eyes. I have swatched the palette for b-roll shots and for product shots. I have not tried it on my eyes. So you are going to see a first look from me on how it applies, how I like it, my thoughts. I've only purchased 3 palettes from ABH. It would be their very first palette that had like the purple packaging. I forgot the name of that palette. Makeup by Mario, and this is my 3rd one. There are 14 shades in this palette, and it's a mix of pressed pigments, shimmers. I really love the color story of it. I feel like I could do a lot of one shadow looks using this palette, which I do plan on doing. It comes with a double-ended brush, just like the Makeup by Mario palette. It also comes with a mirror and magnetic closure, and the packaging is super pretty. There is an opalescent shift to it. I am not going to apply primer to my eyes because I don't typically wear primer on my eyes. If you hear a little voice screaming, that is Zadie. Unfortunately, she has refused to take a nap today. So I am really trying to get this up because this palette came late. I did do the 2-day shipping, but it came late. Usually FedEx delivers before 12, and that did not happen yesterday. So I am going to dip into the first shade, which is Ginger, and this is like a nice base shade. Ooh, I feel like this shade could be perfect on its own. Like, it usually takes me a few tries to get this color like the way it is, but I do find that it's blending really well with a brush. And I'm using a Coastal Scents brush. This is a super old brush. So when I'm applying my shadow, I like to keep my eye open and go a little bit over that fold. I feel like it makes any eye look, whether it's colorful or dramatic or editorial, I feel like it makes it look more wearable on me.
Can Mama?
Yeah.
I'm doing Two-Face.
Okay, no, not that.
What's your mom?
No,
Mom,
no, it's okay.
what's your face?
It's okay.
What's your face?
Now I'm gonna pick up Credit. Credit is like a milky, reddy brown. It's like one of those perfect colors. And I'm gonna do something closer to the lash line. I like to call this lash line work. This isn't new. This is just something that I started doing for myself because I've just been fascinated with applying shadow in a different way rather than just doing the plain old put it in the crease, the outer corner, inner corner, lid. I like to try different things. And
Mama?
yes,
Mama?
I find that this is like a really fun way of applying shadow. Woohoo!
Yeah.
That blended pretty.
Mama.
Yeah.
Mama, what is that, Mama? What's that?
What's what? That's Lilo.
Leo.
Lilo. Hi, Lilo.
Leo.
This is super wearable. This is definitely Jackie Aina. I know, like, when I watch her videos, it's like purple, but it's like dimension of purple, or it's like brown, but dimension of brown, or blues. And that's what I love about this palette. I love that she kind of kept it in like a good wearable scheme for those who aren't really interested in a ton of color, those who love bronzy looks or smoky looks. I feel like you could get a lot from this palette. So now I'm going to take the same brush. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the Anastasia brush. I'm going to use the fluffy side. I'm going to pick up Edges, which is like this sienna color. It reminds me of sienna. I'm going to run this above Credit. And I do this a lot often with orange and blacks and browns. So Edges is just going to buff out Credit. And I will say the pressed pigments do have some type of fallout. It's a pressed pigment, so that's going to happen. I don't care about fallout anymore, really, because I don't do my foundation before eyeshadow anymore, so it doesn't bother me. Now it's different when it's like chalky and it doesn't adhere and it falls out. This one where it's, you know, it falls out when you press it, but it still blends and adheres to the skin. It's merged and blended. I don't find any patchiness of it, but again, because I'm not wearing primer, if you see any, that's probably why. I'm gonna go back in with Credit, which is this brown shade, because I've been using brown over black a lot within the last few years. Alright, so I mix edges and ginger together to get this unique blend. To get multiple shadows to really work, I've just been fusing colors that way, and I find that I get like a really nice blend. I'm using Cuba from the Balm and L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. And now I'm going to pick up this Laura Mercier brush because I'm going to pick up Credit. More what?
More?
Huh?
This one?
Pick up ginger with the same brush and just really apply this so I know like how far to go with my concealer. I just want to go underneath that. Next, I am going to do my foundations.
Wow. What's that?
So I'm just gonna really apply this in here, swiping motions, and wherever I want coverage, I'll just kind of stamp like that. So if I want to remove a little bit of the product, I just swipe. Still have this concealer because there's still like a bunch. Ta-da! Okay, so I've been using Laura Mercier Rock as like a lip liner. And I line my lips when they're relaxed. Because I realized that if I do like this, I kind of get a different shape. So then I take my favorite NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. And then I'm going to hit the setting spray one more time. And that is my look using Jackie Aina's eyeshadow palette, you guys. I am in love. I love the way that it applied. I cannot wait to play with more colors. I feel like I could play this look up or just keep it as is, and I'm super cool with it. I recommend it if you don't have an ABH palette and you want to do like a good start off. I would recommend either the Makeup by Mario or this one. If you can't get the Makeup by Mario, this would be like a great start. It reminds me of the Makeup by Mario palette. It really does, with like the finishes and how the colors blend. I want to say congratulations to Jackie Aina on your palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills. You're killing the game, and I'm super excited and happy for you. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box down below. I apologize that this isn't like a super formal review video, but listen, sometimes I just got to get my thoughts out there, and I've been dying to try this palette, and this one didn't want to go to sleep. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love for it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel and thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, found it helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box down below, and I will see you in my next one. Love yous. Bye.
I hate you, I love to hate you. Ooh, I love you, I hate you, I love to hate you. Ooh, I hate to love you, so I love to hate you. Ooh, yeah, love, yeah, hate, yeah. I hate to love you, so I love to hate you. Ooh.